Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
This is GMS Mobile Cap, coming at you, week in, week out, prophesying the downfall of this great queendom we call America. But before we get started, we're going to turn facing the east, giving all praise, glory, and honor unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakudash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach the rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that preaches the truth abroad. To you, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and we just gonna get into it today. Hey, the Lord is coming back with those chariots, man. Cause hey, Esau, like to demonize things, man. Esau knows it's finna be, Esau knows the Lord is coming back with chariots, but he called it an alien invasion. Which the word alien goes back to something from a foreign land or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But Esau know that the Lord is coming back with chariots, and he trying to scare the people, hollering about an alien invasion. You're gonna see green things with fish bowls on their head, just something, totally wicked, man. That's just like, he play on the minds of all people. You have Jake recording, chariots, the salvation of Israel, and he's talking about shoot that shit down. That's how Esau got our people, man. Esau got our people fucked up, and they believe everything goddamn Esau tell them, man. But hey, if any brother got it, we gonna get in that Zephaniah 5 starting at 1.
It's Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
That roll is a chariot, man. He turned and looked up, and he seen a chariot. All right.
And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits.
He describing how big it was, man. The width and the length, man. Yeah.
Verse 3, Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
And that house of the thief is Esau, man. Esau is ruling right now. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Esau is ruling right now, man. This is his house. This is his kingdom. That's the curse that is going to enter into, the house of Esau, man. Those chariots. The Lord is coming back with chariots, man. Hey, Esau put it in his movies, numerable of times, But hey, contrary to popular belief, those chariots are the salvation of Israel. Hey, the only way out of this place when these nukes is being, launched over here is up through those chariots, man.
This is 2 Kings chapter 2 and 11. And it came to pass that as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And Elijah saw it, and Elisha saw it, and he cried, My father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more, and he took hold of his own clothes and rent them in 2 pieces.
Hey, these chariots, man, they shape shift. They get big, they get small. They turn into clouds. They're invisible. They can turn into a flame of fire. You know, hey, these chariots can do all these wonderful, magnificent things, man. You know, Esau, your military ain't got nothing on the Lord's chariots, man. You know, and like I say, like the scriptures say, those chariots are the salvation of Israel. Only Israelites is going to be beamed up into those chariots, man. You know, hey, anybody can't be saved, man. Only the nation of Israel is going to be saved, man.
Psalm 68 and 17, straight to the point. It say the chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Yeah, that's why they talk about alien and so-called alien invasion, man. See, they know that the chariots are real.
Right.
They deceiving the masses by calling them UFOs.
Right.
Like they, as if they don't know what they are.
Right.
Unidentified flying objects, or UAPs, unidentified area phenomena.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the bullshit, Esau.
Right. And Esau is the so-called white people, if y'all don't know.
That's right.
You know, hey,
Edomites.
Edomites. These white people goddamn lying to y'all, man. These white people know the scriptures, man. That's how come they was good enough to use the Lord's word, to use these scriptures, the Bible, against us, man. You know, and y'all believe in that shit. Oh, that's the white man book. No, Esau know these scriptures to a certain extent, man. That's why he was able to deceive y'all, Slaki. You know, like the scriptures say, he deceived the whole world. You know, he deceived all the nations.
Got another one. Okay. Psalm 58, 3, straight to the point. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. That's what the so-called white man do, man. He speak lies. Right. That's why he is the deceiver. He is the devil.
Right.
He deceived the nations into thinking that, you know, the Nephilim coming down and shit.
And it was a little video, you know, that was surfacing, you know, around the ministry, you know, this little cracker crumb Edomite, you know, blaming something on a black man. You know, the parent asked the little Edomite child who did this, and she said a black man. You know, hey, a little baby now. You know, hey, they come from the womb speaking lies, man.
Yeah, but back on the point that I was trying to make, you know, Esau lied about the chariots.
Right.
Esau lied like a motherfucker about it. He done put out all these fucking good ass movies about the UFOs, so-called. Got motherfuckers, billions of motherfuckers thinking aliens gonna come off of them.
Right.
And you can never shoot down our joy, man.
Right.
Where our joy come from. The salvation from the chariots. Escaping in thermonuclear destruction, you know what I'm saying?
If I may, I got a precept for what the brother was speaking about.
You got it.
This is Ezekiel 28 and 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Yep.
Like the scriptures say, if it was possible, the very elect would be deceived or something like that. You know, I'm butchering it, you know, bad. But, you know, the Lord's sheep, hey, they ain't believing that mess, man. They know that you got this thing you call Blue Beam Project. You know, you see it on Facebook, on social media a lot. They got this octopus arms, you know, twirling around some type of statue and shit like that. You got like dragons and shit going through the clouds as it lightning and shit like that. That's that Blue Beam Project, man. Hey, when Esau goddamn had that shit, you know, fully functioning over here in those evil times, man, y'all gonna be deceived that it's the Lord, man. You know, Esau got some shit for y'all, man. Which y'all, you know, I got
two, going back to the first point. This the book of Revelation, chapter 7, and verse 1. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so among you.
You know, hey, every eye shall see the Lord when he come back. You know, that fathership is going to cover the whole earth. That's the curse of the earth, man. You know, even though Esau got that blue beam project, the whole earth ain't going to see, you know, what he called the Lord's return, man. You know, with that, hey, it's on a certain country or wherever they have those, you know, that projectile at, man, that they going to see that. But the Lord say the whole earth gonna see him, man, even the ones that pierced him, man. You know, hey, when that fathership comes, you ain't gonna tell the beginning from the ending, man. You know, hey, it's gonna cover the whole sky, man. Everybody gonna see him, man.
I got one more.
Okay.
This Habakkuk chapter you had one to go with it. This Habakkuk chapter you had some. This Habakkuk chapter 3
It's like I do. Based on what the brother was just speaking about, how you say you butchered it, but you know through the spirit, it's all right. All right, Isaiah 28:11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. So you know, sometimes we make mistakes, and that's one of the things that they want to harp on us about. See, because Esau in this society is made to be perfect. See, the only difference between Esau and the elect really is that Jacob is the elect. Esau knows just about as much as us, but the spirit ain't working with him, and that's why this nigga is mad. Like when you go to work, you do just as much work, yet the other nigga get the credit. That's how Esau seen it. Well, I know this, I know that, I know science, I know how you created water, I know all this, and you know this nigga working at the gas station. But this quote unquote nigga working at the gas station, he's the elect. He going out on the highways and byways, you know what I mean? The Lord is working with him.
And even if he ain't, even if he 2/3, he's still the elect of the elect nation. The Lord chosen nation. You know, whether he out here, you know, on crack or out here robbing and stealing and killing, at the end of the day, he's still the elect, you know. He ain't the elect that's gonna be saved out of America, but he's gonna get the kingdom. And Esau don't like that, man.
Yep.
And like you were saying, like if the Lord didn't put bounds on Esau, and that nigga be doing some amazing shit, man. But the Lord got bounds on this nigga. Right. If the Lord ain't put bounds on him, Esau would have dug from one end of the earth to the other. Yep. If the Lord didn't put bounds on that nigga, be out of space on Mars, literally on the moon, you know. But the Lord put bounds on this nigga that he can't pass. And then he put a time frame on him. Then you got a specific time to rule. And once your time is over, hey, the Lord gonna pull up, man, with those chariots.
Yep, and them nukes.
Here go one. So like,
I got that down too. You bring it up. This is Job 14:5, speaking about those bounds that the brother was speaking about. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yeah, going to Esau either. Hey, the Lord got a specific day, number, time, month, you know, all the way to the T, all the way to the millisecond, man. Death of your rulership gonna go on before the Lord return, man. You know, it's calculated like a mathematician, man, because we know math going to the word truth, man. You know, it's just the truth, you know, and you fucking Edomites through. But this Habakkuk chapter 3 and verse 16, when I heard, my belly trembled, my lips quivered, at the voice of rottenness entered into my bones. I trembled in myself, that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he cometh up unto the people, he will invade them with his troops. So the Lord is going to invade. It is going to be an alien invasion, because all alien is something foreign. It's something foreign to the earth, which it really ain't, because the angels always were here, you know. You know, the angels always here. You just don't see them all the time, like it's chariots in the sky right now. You know, it's things around right now that you just can't see. because they can make themselves invisible to the human eye.
Yep.
You know, and then they can make themselves appear to some and not the others. Then they can make themselves appear to radar, but not to the human eye. Or appear to the human eye, but not the radar. You know, they can do what they want, man.
That's just like the scriptures say, when there are 2 or 3 or more gathered in my name, you know, I'm with them. You know, hey, we can't see the Lord being with us, but we know the Lord's presence is here around us, man. You know, these things we can't see, but hey, we know that the Lord's presence is with us, man, because we coming in what? Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. You know, we coming in that name, man. We believe, you know. Even though we don't see these chairs or whatever, you know, the angels, hey, we know that they're around, man.
We believe in them.
Come.
Then you just get that listen.
It's Isaiah 52 and verse 4 to verse 6. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause." The Assyrian is today is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Isaiah chapter 10 tell you that the Assyrian is the sword of the Lord, the rod of the Lord's anger. When in Genesis 27 tell you that Esau was given the sword to rule the earth. So that's the same, it's talking about today, the same people. It says, verse 5, "Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught, that they rule over them, they that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord Yahweh." "And my name every day continually is blasphemed." It says, and that's talking about like the brothers going into the chariots. They say the chariots is green men, you know, with big heads and stuff. Job 9 and 24 say they cover the faces of the judges. The angels ain't necessarily the judges, but they cover their faces as well. Verse 6, it says, this is the point, "Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know it in that day, that I am he that doth speak. Behold, it is I." And that's going into the truth coming out. Like the brothers were saying, you know, the truth, it's a time, this is a timeline. And in the 60s, early late 60s, the Lord brought his truth back into the earth, the understanding and gave it to his prophets. And as you see, Lord willing, we be the men, you know, bringing it out.
Just to add, that's why when you watch Looney Tunes, they got that dark ass
Martian. Yeah, with the sneakers.
You know, yeah, with the sneakers. That's
Yeah,
Jake.
that
Basically, that's what they portraying as Jake.
It's from the Martian.
Yeah, is it Marvin?
Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian. AKA Jake. You know?
Ain't no Edomite named Marvin.
Yeah, ain't no Edomite named Marvin.
And he got on the goddamn the Nike 3000s. Goddamn, you know, Jake got to have the latest shoe, man.
And what's the constant thing that these quote-unquote aliens are speaking about? The world domination. That's what Jake talking about. We talking about Yahweh Shemel Shai being set up, and then him giving us, you know, him letting us delegate, you know, what's happening. You know, so it is an alien invasion. I got a precept for what you said. But for what Brother Gal said. This is Revelation 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
You know, Esau know he got but a short time, because he's watching. You know, he's watching us, and you know, watching the chariots, man. You know, hey, Esau is the only one that got, you know, rare footage to the chariots, because his space station is out in space, man. You know, he got the Lucifer telescope, man. You know, where he can see outer space and beyond, man. You know, he can see these marvelous areas, and you know, in space, man. You know, we can't see that because we down here, you know, with the naked eye. We might have binoculars, we might have a telescope, but we can't see what this man see, man.
Yeah.
You know, this man that stumbled upon, you know, a spirit, you know, in space who look like, you know, it might be the Lord, man. You know, he got footage of fleet of chariots, you know, passing by the camera on the space station, and he ended up, you know, cutting the live feed, man. So Esau, hey, he up there with him, man. You know, he know that he got but a short time, man.
And Salakia, but Eagle got the best vision.
Yeah.
So this nigga can see planet X2BJ, you know, it's super Earth, but he can't get there. Just like how he does with these scriptures. He can see certain shit, but he's not there through the spirit. He's not thinking about this place, you know, fucking giant bombs the size of this building exploding in the air, raining down fire on the people, you know, all this shit being broke up. He don't see it.
Right. That goes back to that scripture. He got bounds that he cannot compass, man. You know, he can't go to the moon or any other planet. You know, he can't get close to the sun or anything like that, man. You know, the Lord don't want this man, you know, knowing certain things, man.
He ain't searched out all the earth.
I was just finna say that, right, man. Hey, they talking about them Chinese men over there talking about goddamn his what? Yeah, dinosaurs and shit. Goddamn, what it was, 17 islands or 100 and some islands over there that they just discovered type shit. You know, hey, Esau haven't fully discovered the world, man. It's too much for him. You know, but hey.
I think they was like man-made little island.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody did a video on it.
Them bugged out ass goops, they'd be eating them. If that, you know, if they was readily available, they'd be eating dinosaur flesh. That's fucking going off, man. Well, technically not for them, it's not going off. They can eat whatever, but still though, it's a wicked act. To eat them type of things, man. I had a family member. I went. This was what, yesterday. This was last night. Even before I pulled up into the driveway, I could smell like crawfish and shit. You know, you can smell it. You like, man, oh man, I'm about to fucking go. Because it's like the act of y'all eating it, that shit is fucking wicked. You got all types of shit. All types of shit on the, you know, the lobster tail. They gotta wipe the shit off.
Yellowish orange ass shit.
Yeah.
They got this fat ass slug that they slap and that bitch just starts skeeting goddamn weird shit. And they got there biting and it's skeeting all in their face and shit. Like, these motherfuckers nasty as shit. You know, some of them fine as hell, but they nasty as shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the Lord wash pot, man. These hoes nasty as fuck.
They trying to take them customs on.
Nah.
Jake not supposed to be eating fucking. They call them buds, man. Not supposed to be eating that shit.
Everybody popping with the white right.
That's Esau in his kingdom. Yeah, niggas.
But Jake don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers know this shit bad for them, but guess what? They gonna eat the shit anyway.
Yep.
You know, so fuck Jake.
They try to repent at the last minute. You know. Jake like to do his weakness. They goddamn bad for mercy at the end.
And I got, if I can add about the shot. This devil, you know, Jake don't, okay, Esau, he got telescopes, he can see, you know, he got a carnal blessing. But Jake got the spiritual blessing of faith. But Esau, he can see the chariots, he can see other planets. So Jake don't, like the brother said, Jake think that shit is a game, but your ruler that's ruling over you know about your power. He believe in your power more than you because he can see it. He can see him, but this is Hebrews chapter 12. And
if I can answer your point before you get it. And Esau know what we saying is the truth, man. These fucking devils, I ain't talking about the average everyday eater might walk through here. I'm talking about the elite, the motherfuckers who running everything, who own all these companies and run the world, man. They know what we saying is the truth, man. They have proof of it. And we don't have proof of these things. We don't have, we ain't got logs and records that we can pull out and say, look, boom, all we got is the spirit, you know. I mean, we got our apostles and elders and let everybody who a part of this truth who go and research things and stuff that Esau have. But Esau got stuff he never put out. Esau got documents that he keep to himself, you know, in amongst a certain circle that a lot of motherfuckers don't know. And we be speaking about these things. Esau know what we saying is the truth. We be speaking about things Esau done seen, put it like this. You know, that he ain't never released. You know?
Just like he got ancient artifacts and stuff, man.
Yep.
You know, but he keep that amongst himself.
Yeah, Esau know who all the 18 nations is. Esau know who Moab, Ammon is. Esau know who we is, man. He know who we are, the Israelites.
He got Noah's boat, Salakia.
Yeah.
Piece of Noah's boat, his David left shoe. You know, shit that you think you wouldn't have, but he got it.
There's no secret that you can hide from us.
The nails that they pierced our Lord with, they got them in a fucking vault somewhere.
Right. They pulled them out the cross.
Yeah. Catacombs of Rome got the majority of that shit.
Yep.
Some of it anyway. Down there in them basements, Vatican. Underground vaults.
They still got goddamn the skin of Israelites, you know, made out of shoes and purses and shit, man. You know, probably you know, those top slaves, you know, that you know was famous and tried to escape and all that, you know, the leaders or whatever. You know, hey, Esau keeping all that shit to himself, man.
And now you got instead of the top slave nigga fighter, now you got like John Jones. If you look at John Jones through the spirit, he would be like a traveling slave. I bet your nigga can't beat my nigga.
Right.
My nigga coming in 3 days. I got him horse and carriage. They take him, you know, they feed him. You know, they feed him all right. They throw him a woman every once in a while if he win. You know, like when you watch Django.
Yeah.
But back then they would fight to the death.
Right.
Yeah, they use Jake for entertainment, for slavery. Jake is the ultimate resource for Esau, but he do that out of spite because he know he don't got no place of repentance. You know, he sold his birthright, so now he mad about that. So now his whole MO is to kill Jake, like he said, you know, when my father Isaac died.
Yeah, and that's just that hatred that always the Lord moving that in his DNA to hate us. And we hate them, man. You know? Deep down inside, Jake really hate Edomites and Edomites really hate Jake. We do not like fucking so-called true white people, man.
Right.
You do not want to be around a real Edomite, man. You be sitting there like, oh hell, I'm so ready to get the fuck away from these goddamn Edomites, man.
And contrary to popular belief, hey, it's good to hate, man. You know, the Christianity bullshit got y'all goddamn docile, man. Love everybody, love your enemy. You know, you got me fucked
Did
up.
they love us when they would, and you'd have, you know, fucking 50 so-called white men, they toss a black woman in the middle, then take Jake and make him fucking rape her.
Right.
While they over here, and I hate to get both here, but they over here, you know, jerking themselves, all 20 of them, in a circle, you know, getting it in and watching that. Okay, yeah, get her. You know what I mean? You know, do this, do that. They fucking tossing drinks on Jake, spitting on Jake. They was doing that shit, man. That shit piss you off when you think about it. And then what Jake happy to do? Jake happy to sleep in a fucking a decent bed, you know. And Jake will do that. Jake will kill another Jake. Okay, I gotta get home. I gotta get to my family. Just like now. Jake doing the same. Jake doing the most wicked shit just to get home, you know what I mean? Be around his kids, you know, whatever.
And that's why 2/3 got to be destroyed, because like y'all going into, they was fighting. Jacob and Esau was fighting in the womb. That's nature, you know. To y'all Bashim Yahushua. But Jake 2/3 want to fight against it. They want to love their oppressor. But the scriptures say Hebrews 12 and verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Right? For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought carefully with tears. And that's why he doing everything in the earth today, you know?
Right. Hey, it ain't gonna, when it come to Jacob and Esau, man, or Esau and Jacob, however you want to put it, there will never be no equality, man. You know? Hey, we ain't equal to these Edomites in their kingdom, and they damn sure ain't gonna be equal to us in our kingdom, man.
That's right.
No matter how we get the kingdom, those motherfuckers are gonna be up under our foot. Him and all the rest of the heathens, man.
You crackers is going into slavery. Ain't shit you can do about it. So you might as well start fucking preparing, man. Get yourself right.
Hey,
mentally.
It ain't no love here, and it ain't gonna be no love in the kingdom.
That's
you know?
right.
It wasn't love when you were knocking out our teeth because we didn't want to eat those abominations, man. You know, it wasn't love when you were raping the strongest men, you know, during slavery. You know, it wasn't no love feeding our children to alligators, man, for a goddamn purse, goddamn boots, man.
But no love when you was using the pairs of anguish, sticking that fucking metal instrument up in people's ass,
yep,
and twisting that motherfucker, goddamn, and it's just opening up. That wasn't fucking love, fucking devils, man. Hey, man, and that's just what we know, man. Hey, man, these devils did a lot of wickedness to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You know, and we gonna get that get back, man. Yeah, 2/3 gonna run around hollering about forgive. Hey, but we gonna follow the Lord, man. The Lord ain't forgiving you, motherfuckers, man. You know?
We don't want to be equal.
The Lord say he
fucking better than y'all.
The Lord say he gonna show no mercy to them who have shown no mercy. You know, and during the time of our calamities, Esau didn't show no fucking mercy, man. When Esau had us in slavery, when he first brought us over here to the America, when he first came and conquered the northern tribes and the islands and shit, when he first pulled up, that nigga ain't show no mercy, man. He made those northern tribes, all of them, gather gold and shit, and still lie to them and deceive them, work them till they fucking muscle fell off the bone, man. Same thing he did to Jacob well, but Esau did some heinous motherfucking acts, man, that the Lord is not gonna forgive him for. We gonna do the same thing to you Edomites and your Edomite families, man. You know? And not in America. We're not gonna be in Babylon. No, we're gonna take your ass to our hometown, man. We gon' the Lord is gonna do it, you know?
And we're gonna have that power, boy.
It's gonna happen at the end. We ain't gonna do shit right now. All we doing is just warning you, man. Don't shoot the messenger.
Right. You know? And that's all we are, man. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. You know, you fucking Edomites, you fucking heathens, you know, starting with Esau, y'all ain't been punished yet, man. Y'all think y'all got away scot-free, man, but y'all didn't.
Yeah, that fucking judgment in Turkey, that wasn't no punishment. That wasn't shit, man.
Right.
Hey, a lot more of that coming.
Hey, that's just the beginning of sorrows, man. Yeah. That ain't even the tip of the iceberg, man.
Yep. And that's just on this side.
Right,
much more to come in the kingdom, man.
Right.
Your punishment ain't even started yet.
At all.
Jacob's trouble, the nuclear destruction is the beginning of you well, you say Jacob's trouble when the economy crash. That's gonna be really the beginning, the very, very beginning of your fucking trouble.
Say, I think in Matthew 24, when you see earthquakes and diverse places, that's the the beginning of sorrows.
And that's the beginning of sorrows for Jake, man.
Right.
You know, that's beginning of sorrows for the world in general, but mainly because Jacob's trouble, man. That time of Jacob's trouble, that's that time that's gonna be like no other.
All right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get there. Let me get it, Matthew.
Oh, while the brother gets that, if I may, I got a precept.
You can go with it.
Oh, this is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Hey, we ain't fucking free, man. We still in fucking captivity, man.
Right.
You still gotta goddamn have license and ID to goddamn get your money, to drive these cars, man.
Right.
These vehicles, man. You gotta get a fucking passport to go to another land, man. A foreign country. You know, these motherfuckers goddamn make you out take to jail. You know? Hey, soon it's gonna come to that MOTV, man.
Right.
You know? Hey, you should have, if we were free, we should have free will of anything, man. You know, freedom of speech, freedom of thought, man. You know, we ain't got these goddamn things, man. Right, man. Yeah, but
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming? Get Daniel 12. What shall be the sign of thy coming in the end of the world? And say, and Yahweh answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name saying, I am anointed. It say Christ, but we know that it's anointed of Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
Right.
For all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. And we see wars and rumors of wars. They over there in Ukraine and Russia goddamn duking it out over there, man. That's a full scale war. You know? And then you got rumors of wars. You got all these even Israel and Iran kind of going back and forth, China talking about invading Taiwan. You know, they preparing for war. They talking about taking Russia side, joining Russia in the war in Ukraine. It just
North Korea, South Korea.
Yeah, North Korea, South Korea. It's just a whole bunch of animosity in the air, man. It say, but the end is not yet. Yeah, so don't worry about nuclear destruction yet. There's a lot more gotta come. You know? It say, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, soon we gonna get to the point to where you might be standing out here and a fucking earthquake hit this bitch, and one of them fucking the truss marks fucking collapse, man.
Collapse.
You know? That fucking building, what that building called? With
That's
the point on
the
top.
RCA.
That motherfucking, that's a hotel, like.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that motherfucker coming down. Or one of these buildings coming down. Cause these hotels, a lot of these hotels and shit.
Yeah.
One of these motherfuckers just come crumbling down, man. A fucking 7.3 or some shit. These buildings ain't built for fucking earthquakes here, man. Right. Earthquakes don't hit Mobile. Right. But earthquakes hit Pensacola. Earthquakes, they hit over there a couple times. They don't be no fire. They're just little small earthquakes, but that's an earthquake in diverse places. That ain't known to happen in this area, man. You know, but things like that gonna start happening. Famine gonna pop up everywhere, man. Famine gonna be throughout the earth, man. You know? What they finna experience over there in Ohio, they finna experience famine, man. You know? They finna experience plagues and pestilence, man, because that chemical leak, that controlled burnout, that's finna pollute a lot of shit. That's finna create a lot of new diseases and that they ain't gonna be able to just, oh, this is this and this is that. No, man, that's why they doing what they doing so they can bring their NWO in the play, man. Esau want control, man,
Right.
and he want to get his control through mass confusion and chaos,
Right,
man.
right. Mass destruction.
See, Jake 2/3 for the really all the heathen, the low level and 2/3 of Jake think that life is, is fair. Life is, it is what it is. But to the elites that's in control, they know that life is about Jacob versus Esau. Yeah. That's what life is about. They want to try to get Jake out of there to destroy Jake. Like the scriptures say, Esau say that, well, the Lord told Esau if he could destroy anything, I think, search out the heavens, then he will destroy Jacob and take away that. But yeah, he said that if you can search out the heavens, then I'll take the promises that I made with Jacob, Abraham, and Isaac, and I'll do away with them, disannul them. But he can't do that. But he trying to offset prophecy, trying to destroy the earth, and trying to, do away with Jacob's blessing. But it ain't no place for repentance for Esau.
You through. Hey, because of that birthright, because of that blessing, Esau hate you niggas, man. Hate you Indians. You goddamn Haitians, Jamaicans, goddamn Puerto Ricans, Cubans. Hey, man, he hate us, man. He got perpetual hatred, man. It ain't nothing that he can do that goddamn overthrow or overturn the Lord's agenda, man. It was something I was holding.
Jeremiah 31. Let me finish this. This the last verse 8, it say, all these are the beginning of sorrows. And that's after the earthquakes, uproars, wars, rumors of wars, false prophets. All these are just the beginning of sorrows, man. And I'm going to jump in the same chapter, Matthew 24, to verse 29, and say, immediately after the tribulation of those days, jumping too far. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And that's the time we get ready to enter into the beginning of sorrow. They say it's gonna be a time like never was on the earth, man. It's gonna be worse than anything you can think of, man.
Worse than slavery days.
Yep. It say, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And for the elect's sake, the Lord will shorten the days, man. That's why we in 2023 right now already, man. Shit, 2020, from 2020 to 2020 to now, that shit flying. That shit been flying. Expeditious.
It's going by so fast, man. We can't even get sleep, man. It's going by that fast, man. Our bodies can't adjust to it, man. Hey, we wake up.
4 hours sleep.
Right, man. We wake up tired every goddamn morning, man.
Only way you get more sleep than that if you sick as a motherfucker. Because if you feeling alright, you gonna get your ass up because you got shit you gotta do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're just exhausted and like you say, like you sick or something. You're gonna lay there and try to recuperate, man. I got one. Oh.
No.
Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, it's probably off topic. You ain't got nothing? I'll bring this up here. It's Isaiah 31, verse 5, straight to the point. As birds flying. There you got that one. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh of hosts of armies defend Jerusalem. Defending also he would deliver it, and passing over he would preserve it. Yeah, man, that's our salvation, man. Right. Our salvation lies in getting so-called beamed up into one of those chariots. Right. Because I mean, it's the only way you're gonna escape thermonuclear destruction, man. Pretty much. Or if you gotta be a martyr, that's the only way you're gonna escape it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the chariot, at the end, where everybody gonna meet the Lord in the air.
Yep. But look though, everybody that take them nukes, that's Yahweh's righteous indignation. So that means he hated that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, and another thing you gotta keep in mind, hey, the Lord is the king of terrorists, man. Just because a lot of these motherfuckers getting their ass knocked off, hey, the Lord can raise everybody ass back up.
Yep.
When the destruction comes. You know? And decide in that moment, shit, who I'ma goddamn make fear this nuclear destruction and who I'ma deliver.
Right.
And Lord can raise your ass up out the grave. You think you escaped? Okay, shit, I'm finna raise your ass up, and I'm finna melt you, man. Put the flesh back on you. However you die, goddamn, it's gonna look like that shit ain't never happened to you. And I'm finna kill you, man, right here in Babylon the Great, man. You know, for your wickedness, man. So, you know, that's just me throwing it out through the terror of the Lord to sway me, man. So don't think you just gonna goddamn drop dead or a heart attack or some shit and then escape. Nah, shit, hey man. Right. We all gotta pay for our sins, man. We all gonna have to answer the Lord in that day, man. And we pray that our works are righteous, man.
Well, like the brother said, hey, you can goddamn die early and the Lord raise you right back up to get those nukes, man. Hey, the Lord got the power to do these things, man. You know, but like the scriptures had said that the brother brought out in Isaiah 31 and 5, it say, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem, man. You know, and that host going into his armies, man, which is these chariots, man. Hey, when you know, Esau put Americans in the dark, hey, those chariots is gonna be our guiding light, man. You know what it say, a pillar by night and a flame by day or something like that?
And then the thing about it is, so like I don't mean to cut you off, the thing about it is, all these armies belong to the Lord. Pursuant to Exodus 15:3, you know, he a man of war. So he built these armies to his liking. Shit, you know, it's his movie. He done wrote down everybody's life. Now it's time to just go act your role, go play your role.
Right. And World War III is going to be the greatest war it ever was because the Lord is going to participate in that with his angels, man. You know, he going to come with those chariots. He going to be zapping motherfuckers, tearing shit up, man. You know, hey, when his men might be, you know, faced with an army, you know, military, you know, AK-47s and a tank. Hey, the Lord will come through and wipe all that shit out his way, man. You know, the Lord's gonna lift up a standard in that day, man.
This Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. This modern day Egypt, the heart, the minds of these people gonna melt. The Lord, when the chariots show up and destruction take place, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one his neighbor.
Yo, like we under those curses. They hate each other, man. Lord say he gonna take that cup out of our hand and put it into your hands. You know, we know that dealing with slavery and shit like that. But everything that they did to us, the Lord gonna turn it back on them, man. Some of these curses. You know how the scriptures say, every eye shall be evil towards his brother. Yeah, Esau getting into that curse right now because his kingdom is separated.
Right. Hey, we in a transitional phase right now, man.
Yep.
You know, one power being translated from one nation to the next nation, from one kingdom to the next, you know. Hey, like the scriptures say, hey, the Lord ride on a swift cloud, man. The scriptures say the Lord is gonna come back speedily, man. You know, ready to bring judgment, man.
Quick.
He ain't gonna waste not a tenth of a second, man. He gonna be here, man. You know, I got this second Esdras 16 and 11 to say the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, man. You know, hey, with that concentrated fire, those laser beams, the Lord is gonna zap you niggas to goddamn Arm& Hammer powder, man. Baby powder, man. You know, flour, goddamn ashes, man. The Lord is gonna fuck the people up, man. You know?
I got a scripture back up just to get in it. It's Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemy and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Yep. Man. Read that again, huh?
It say, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thee, upon thine enemies, and them that hate thee, that persecuted thee. And all those curses going into what? All the curses that we suffer in Deuteronomy 28. 15 to 68, man.
Right.
All these curses going upon you heathens, man.
Right.
Every last nation that is not the nation of Israel is going to go up under those curses for a period of time, man.
Right. Hey,
You know, and you Edomites gonna be under those curses till y'all destroyed, man.
Yeah, all right. Going to that golden cup in the Lord's hands. Hey, he's saving the best for last, man. Hey, I ain't gonna say the best for last, but hey, shit.
The most hated.
Yeah. Hey, y'all gonna have to drink of that cup, man, that we drunk of. You know, we wouldn't be in this position if we obeyed the Lord, man.
And Salakia,
You know, everything be righteous, man.
You know, when all hell break loose, you see these people across the street. It's one Jake, and you got what, 10, 11, 12 women.
Yeah.
That's part of our curses. When shit really hit the fan, what is he gonna do?
Nothing.
You can't defend all of them women. They're gonna be scattered over here, scattered over there.
He a fucking kid.
Right.
You know, so that's part of our curses. We don't even have no. Even if we wanted to have a physical army, so to speak, Jake, you know, you tell Jake, all right, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Jake don't want to get down because Jake don't have the spirit of Esau. Jake not finna get down on nobody's ass. For real. You know?
Jake too effeminate.
Yeah, Jake not trying to do all that.
Hey, that little kid gonna goddamn break wind and haul ass before the rest of them do, goddamn. We out there with all these bitches, all they goddamn is goddamn hot air screaming and hollering and shit.
Yep.
They can't
Gadding
goddamn protect
abroad.
themselves from no fucking man.
Their ass need to be at home, man.
They out this whole half naked goddamn bitches, you know, shameless dogs, man. You know, with the shit that they got on, man. Yeah, we look, but hey, they still shameless. There ain't no shame in their game to show they bite off, man. You know? But it ain't gonna be none of that when Jacob's Trouble fully pop off, man. These motherfuckers gonna have on goddamn anything that cover their curves, man.
They gonna have on about 2-3 pair of pants.
And a goddamn a quilt, a comforter.
Belts on all 3 pair of pants.
Right. These motherfuckers gonna be goddamn hiding in the corner somewhere. They ain't coming outside.
And motherfucker gonna cut that shit off and have a sharp blade.
Yeah. Lay your ass like a goddamn Hawaiian roll, goddamn.
Jake don't go by the law, so you know these women not gonna have tampons, so they gonna have blood, dried up blood from last month, running down their legs, stanking.
Shit, not just Jake, Esau too.
Jake
the rest
still
of
gonna
these
crack,
nations,
man. Yeah, Moab gonna be out. You know it's gonna take like 4 Moabites to take down one, you know, Jake woman. You know, they gonna do it. They gonna, you know. I was watching The Warriors last night. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie The Warriors.
Old school.
It's basically a bunch of groups, bug outs.
Bunch of gangs.
And, you know, they had like 20,000 gangs.
Yep.
That's how it's gonna be out here, man. You gonna have niggas, you gonna have women that only kill men.
Some of them
I only
niggas
wanna
just like
kill
baseball
men.
player wanted.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You gonna
You
have
thinking them ballers.
KKK.
Warriors, come on to play.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
You know?
Yeah, old school. That was.
Hey, it's gonna be hell in that day, man.
Different groups. and shit, you know, subgroups,
Yo.
groups gonna come together. All right, well, you hate niggas. Well, I hate all women, so we gonna be the nigga women haters. You know.
Damn.
If you ain't part of the whole select, what chances you have against those gangs, man? It's just you and your best friend, or you and your boyfriend, you know, or you and your homeboy, you know, you and your daddy, your mama. What goddamn, what chances are y'all gonna have in that day, man?
20 on 2.
20 on 2. You gonna need spiritual power.
You gonna need it.
That's
But
all
hey,
you got.
you ain't gonna get it if you ain't part of the Lord's sheep, man. If you ain't part of the Lord's elect, man. You know, there's no hope for these heathens and 2/3, man.
Jake don't believe he can get powers, man.
Right.
You know, to be surrounded by men and they start shooting and the bullets just go through you. And then you disappear.
Right, you be able to dodge them like a
You know?
Matrix.
And then you reappear somewhere.
So you ain't even gotta dog them, bitch. You just stop them hoes. Watch them hoes fall like Neo do, goddamn. Look at the
Neo.
hoes. You bitches fall, goddamn.
Shit, other motherfuckers hit you and you just keep moving. They
Yup.
hit you, go inside,
Ricochet.
or they hit you and be bouncing off, man.
Or you can do like the mask, goddamn. You get shot up, goddamn. He inhaled them hoes and spit them back out his mouth. Like a goddamn minigun, man. Hey, the mess was a goddamn.
The mess was a
hey,
demon,
that shit-
man.
That shit was all that shit, man.
Remember his long ass face? Fucking demon.
Hey, every time he got in some trouble, goddamn, I used to be like, get the mask, goddamn. Goddamn.
That nigga funny as hell. What his name was?
Yeah.
Gotta be a Jake.
Yeah, man.
He had them demon-like powers, which we gonna have demon-like powers, but in righteousness though.
Right.
Yeah,
They're gonna
all
be like, whoa, this shit is demonic, you know?
Yeah, all demon mean is intelligent. You know? That's all demon mean, you know, intelligent. When you look that word up.
Hey, and another thing Jake don't believe in, he don't believe in the power the Lord gonna give to his men, but also he don't believe in the satanic sword that he gave to Esau. Because Jake thinks shit is all, you know, peaches and cream.
Right.
But Esau got first of all, he put he made everybody drink the juice, you know, make people drink it. He gonna turn that signal up, and that's gonna trigger them. That's a form of the Lord's judgment, him bringing forth his judgment through his sword, Esau. And then he got all other type of shit as well, you know? Shit that make you hear shit, you just hear shit in your mind, you
That's
know? Intelligent.
what they call that shit?
What do you mean?
The technology they call it. It's
AI?
called something. Not AI.
And they got that. I've had that.
To make you hear shit in your mind.
I've had that happen. I went to this was a long ass time ago, like 10 years ago. I went to visit my grandparents in Los Angeles, and they had a billboard,
Schizophrenic?
and it would play something, but it wasn't auditory. It would it's like in your mind though. Like when you walk past the billboard, you don't hear it. You can hear it in your head though.
It's MK
That shit real.
Yeah, it's real shit. That's real shit. It bugged me out.
Yeah, that's a weapon. MK Ultra is a technology that they have. It's a weapon through the signals and shit.
Yep.
I was watching TV the other night, and it was a phone company or a cable company, AT&T or somebody like that, introducing the goddamn 10G thing, man.
Damn, he just skipped.
What happened? What about the 6G we were hearing about?
7 man, 8,
Right.
9, 2
The
shit.
motherfuckers talking about 10G now, man.
Esau goddamn motherfuckers talking about goddamn gonna drop dead.
Right, man.
Shit, I already be having headaches and shit like that.
And
They
they-
trying to foul.
Hey, they need all those G's to goddamn to go along with that technology, man. To go along with that mark that y'all gonna receive, man. Because y'all don't trust in the Lord. You know, hey, that technology is gonna have to be goddamn snapping, you know, right on
That's
time.
all they for.
You know,
All
instant.
they for.
It's instant responses, man.
Yep. Tracking the motherfucking shit.
That's how he gonna know how many breaths you take, your goddamn heart rate. You know, that's how he gonna know where you at all times.
Yep.
You know, everything is gonna goddamn be in full flow, man.
Esau gonna come get his woman that he committed adultery with. Because at first he was talking to the people. Okay, I can do better than him. Then what he do? He put that chip in you. That's him. Well, before he did that, right? He gave you the juice. He gave you the wine. All right, take this. So you take that in your arm. You all fucked up. Now he about to lay with your ass, man. So what you gonna do? You gotta call out. All right, some of y'all took the juice. Okay, you technically you can repent, but once you take that chip, he is fucked you essentially. Right. So you better fucking call out so that the Lord can come back. Right. You know, because once you take that chip, that's it.
That's it.
Go ahead.
We damsels in distress, man.
Mm-hmm. That's
you
right.
Know, set a mark upon those that side cry.
We need that.
You know, we the ones crying out. We crying out right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the elect of the nation of Israel is crying out to the Lord. Yep. You know? So if this nigga rape us, hey man, the Lord gonna deal with it. That's how we know Esau not gonna hold nobody down and stick, you know. Come here.
Yeah.
No, man. That ain't how he gonna come. He gonna goddamn lock your ass up. Yep. If that's your lot, he gonna tempt you first through, okay, you ain't gonna be able to work. You finna lose everything. Okay, you out to see, you can't come in the store, let alone goddamn.
Look at that.
He gonna go like that first. Okay, shit. This certain area, go around all their ass up and put them in goddamn zone 25. Goddamn, he gonna lock your ass up in that motherfucking zone and gonna give you a date. Shit, look, if you don't take it by this time, off with your fucking head, man. It's gonna kill you, man. You and your family if they don't take it. You know?
And like we going into real quick, if I can add, we going into the chariots. Hey, if you take, like the brothers always say, if you take that chip, you ain't gonna be able to dip in the chariots when the Lord come back and return on the clouds.
And speaking of a chip, you know, they had that goddamn world hottest chip challenge. You know, they ate that motherfucker. They went through all types of hell, goddamn sweat and tears, you know, falling down. They, you know, coughing and choking off the spices and shit. Hey, when y'all get this chip right here spiritually, hey, y'all gonna be in the same goddamn adverse, you know, troubles, man. You know, and more, man. Like the brother say, you get that chip, you won't be able to dip, man.
Yeah, that's a carnal sense. When they eat that fucking chip, this here gonna be the spiritual burning on your ass.
Yeah. Spiritual and physical, goddamn, because those nukes gonna hit your ass. So instead of you worrying about your mouth being on fire, shit, and your
that ass being on fire.
Your liver, goddamn, your stomach, your spinal cord, all that shit gonna be on fire, man.
And the movie show you that when the missiles go off, motherfuckers be fused together and shit.
Yeah.
All their molecules is mixed up. They walking next to a tree, they stuck in the tree and shit, you know. That shit about to get real, man.
The bitch gonna be stuck to their cheering, goddamn, melted, goddamn.
Screaming and shit.
Looking like Siamese swing.
Yeah, and then that's when the explosion gonna go off. So they just gonna feel that, screaming, oh shit, you know. And shit, 30 seconds, a minute later, you know, boom. It's fucking gone.
How you tighten your muscles and shit up to pain, goddamn, you ain't gonna be none of that. You don't care how hard you stiffen up trying to resist the pain. That shit goddamn gonna fuck you up, man.
That shit gonna hurt, man.
Yeah, they say that those that receive it shall be trodden underfoot. They basically receive death by pain. You know?
And those that gonna receive a grievous sore.
A grievous sore and death by pain. Pain, man, pain. You gonna have to feel that pain.
You gonna get that sore first.
Family members coming up to you, oh, you know, my arm, I can't move my arm. Whole fucking hand.
I hate you.
That sore itself gonna be
Fuck is
pain,
you
man.
looking at her like you goddamn finna jump out that motherfucking do something.
Right, we'll flip that motherfucker up, put y'all in that hole.
These bitches, boy. God.
What was that, Jake?
Jake ain't finna get out of here, no question.
Fuck is you looking over here like you got a problem with?
Oh, we got a
Jake
problem
ain't
here, I
finna do
guess.
shit.
Damn.
Jake act like he gonna do some shit.
Nah, it was bitches.
Yeah, 2 E's.
Bitches.
And yes, by the direction
Yeah.
of the elder Apostle Rakah, if somebody touched somebody at camp, you can beat their ass.
Oh, they ain't.
The spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
We got the
Only
right
if
to
they touch
defend
you, though.
ourselves.
Yeah, only if they touch you now, you know.
Yeah.
Whip that ass.
Hey, they ain't even got to touch it. They got there swinging you duck. Goddamn, come with a combo. Number 1, 2, 3, or 11. Goddamn, get ass side of shoulder with it too. Shit. We got the right to protect ourselves up here, man. We ain't nothing like these Christians, man. These Jehovah's Witnesses and shit, man.
Man, shit, it ain't nowhere in the scripture where it say don't protect yourself.
Right.
What Luke
So
John
you'll
say?
be a damn fool, motherfucker.
Throw some bowls on them pussy ass nipples.
My mama taught me not to fight. Stop it! You get kicked out in the back as you run away and shit.
They the type get knocked out and say, get up and say, Lord says, still love your enemies.
That's that
Right,
shit Esau.
yeah.
That's that shit Esau wants you to. That's that goddamn weak ass goddamn give up, don't fight back.
Yep.
You know, that's how
You're supposed to
Esau.
do this.
Yeah, that's how Esau wants you to got the mindset Esau wants you in.
Turn the
Right.
left cheek.
Yeah, turn.
And
Yeah,
the
that's
cheek.
it. That's it.
And our people are literally in that
Shit,
spirit,
you
man.
turning this motherfucker for me, goddamn. You
Hey.
just slap the fuck out of me.
Our people are literally in that spirit. It was this guy, this couple on goddamn, he was going live on Facebook. His goddamn baby mama just going across the back of his head. Wow! I mean, hard ass slap. Wow, wow, wow. Beating his
taking the
ass.
shit,
And he just taking the goddamn about to cry and shit.
Yep.
Up that whole singing love song and shit. Man, you stupid as fuck. That bitch would have been on her forehead, man.
I've been holding right.
Oh, hell yeah.
That shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Man,
yeah.
she
Real
was-
deal scrapping in that
Boy,
room.
she would have
They
been,
ain't
she
finna
would have
fuck
been
dog
got
me like
something
that.
did, boy.
I
But
got
hey,
between the Bible and my hand.
that's how Esau got our people. And shit, you blame it on the parents too, because the parents pushed that shit. You shouldn't hit a woman. Well, shit, a woman should hit a man.
Yep.
You a man, you don't supposed to hit no one where that bitch need to know I'm a man.
And you know how Jake
You
do? Jake watch UFC, so Jake hit him with that choke lock.
Right, man.
All right now, when I let you go, you gonna calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Do something. Just don't sit there at the edge of the bed,
Keep
goddamn,
talking shit.
singing goddamn Tyrese songs and shit.
Who you talking about, Drake?
Goddamn,
Drake.
I don't know what his
You
name
said he was crying.
Yeah, he had tears in his eyes, goddamn, up there on live, sitting at the edge of the bed. She going across his head like a motherfucker. He taking it, goddamn.
You better
But he
put
sitting there
that
trying to sing a
woman
goddamn a B2K love
Singing that
song type
Jaheim.
shit.
You know, that
something,
Avant.
goddamn.
And we know about the classics.
That shit made me
You know
mad.
about
I was
that?
like, man, it couldn't have been me.
Jodeci.
It couldn't have been me, boy.
He getting his ass beat singing in Jagged Edge and shit.
Yeah, you trying to be a man. I ain't gonna put my hand on. Huh.
This Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. It says, at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Michael gonna come in with the clutch and lay it up, lay them goddamn missiles on y'all stupid asses, man. You know? Shit. Hey, Jacob is gonna come out on top, man. The Lord is gonna deliver his people, man. Hey, Israel is gonna win, man. I don't care how many goddamn weapons of mass destruction y'all people got, man. You heathens are not gonna win, and you're not gonna be in rulership. Esau's the beginning of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follows, man.
I was just gonna add, in the spirit that Michael, the archangel Michael, gonna come on the chariot, and the angels control all the chaos and everything that's going on. The angels control the minds of the men, and in that time, the trouble gonna be so great, it's gonna be unimaginable,
I got precept.
Hey, we can't imagine the hell that the Lord is gonna bring on this earth. Hey, that's why we speaking part, prophesying part, man.
This word is what's preparing. We don't know how to prepare for Jacob's trouble.
Right.
But the word, when we read it and sup with the Lord, when He sup with us, Lord willing, and we study, that's us the Lord spiritually preparing His elect through the spirit of the word, you know. We can't consciously, oh, I'm preparing for Jacob's trouble, I'm a prep, I'm a know. It's the word, the Lord doing it through his angels, you know.
Right. Like the scriptures say, meditating terror, man. You know, we got to be ready for these things, man. You know, to keep us stable. You know, keep these words, you know, instilled in us. You know. You got this,
This is Isaiah chapter 61, and I'm just gonna go down to verse 2. Okay, about Lord's will, this being the year that the Lord returns. You know, it's nothing wrong with thinking that way. It says to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. So we proclaiming that this can be an acceptable year. You know, now it could be next year, the year after that, who knows? But this is an acceptable year. This is okay. I can see the Lord coming back.
We still at the beginning of this year. A lot of shit. We just getting up out of February.
Yep.
You know, it's going fast, but it's still a lot of months left, man.
Right.
Still 10 months to go, man.
Damn, I didn't even think of that.
That's just like, hey, all the prophecies can come to pass this year. And goddamn January the 1st, 2024, hey, can be our salvation. You know, that very day, man. You know, so hey, we still, you know, waiting on the Lord's return, man. We still having hope, man. You know?
Yeah, all hell can break loose this year.
Right.
A lot of people can die this year. We don't know. All we doing, we prisoners of hope. And whether it's this year or the next year, we just got to prepare ourselves to endure.
Right.
Until the Lord come. We not on no, we on the Lord time.
Yeah.
You know? So all you can do is endure until the Lord say, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do that, you ain't gonna make it, man. If you can't do that, you ain't gonna make it. If
Right.
you can't accept that this might not be the year, and you just fall out, well, I'm going back into the world. You know? And that's your ass, man. And if you can't accept the fact that you gotta, hey, we might be here more than just this year, man.
And then when Jacob's trouble pop off, hey, that's not gonna be a day or two, man. That can last for months, man. You know, the Lord say his servants shall eat while you be hungry. They shall drink while you thirst, man. You know, hey, Jacob's trouble can last for months, you know. It can last for weeks. It ain't gonna be a day or two, you know, or three or four.
It's gonna have to last. It's gonna have to last for a while, man.
Right.
Because a lot of people got enough food to where they'll be straight before they really start starving for, you know, at least month or two. Once they go into getting to their canned goods, rice, and motherfuckers be having shit that they don't even eat, you know.
Right.
Just be sitting in there.
MREs and shit.
You know, I feel like it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a good little minute.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't gonna be just no split second Jacob trouble, boom, Jacob trouble hit for a couple days. Nah, man, it's gonna be a time period, man.
And then goddamn the women that's gonna flock to the men. You know, they all can come in one day, but it ain't gonna be in one day, man. You know, as you sojourn and going from one safe haven to the next safe haven, hey, you might run across a female, you know. You know, you might run across this person or that person, you know. You might run across the brothers, you know. But hey, it ain't gonna be no quick thing, is all we saying, you know.
And if I can add on to back y'all, that's the Lord gonna have mercy on his elect, okay? Some gonna get it at the last minute in Jacob's trouble. They're gonna be believers. He gonna have mercy on them. But for the most part, this is the prerequisite to get mercy in Jacob's trouble. That's why we have grace now. We don't got grace to just say, oh, I'm a half-ass it, because like the brother said, Jacob's trouble could be a year. It could be a year and a half, 2 years.
Damn.
That's a long. You gotta have a lot of faith to be able to endure that time. You know, that's why it's important to Isaiah 33:6. You know, for us to examine ourselves daily. You know, be brotherly, not work. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. This is Philippians chapter 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So, we supposed to be doing that. Doing that is examining ourselves, to the best of our ability, following the laws and helping and being brotherly, and doing our duties and study, getting the wisdom and knowledge, which should be the stability and wisdom in that time in Jacob's trouble to help us to endure the knowledge and the wisdom.
Hey, the scripture say you shall eat your children, man. You ain't gonna goddamn just jump off the bed and eat little fat like that, man. You gonna give it some time to eat little stink, man. Little junior. You gonna give it some time. You love your child.
We gotta be
It's
building.
gonna take a whole bunch of shit to be going on for you to consider eating your fucking child.
Right.
It's gonna take a time period for you to consider, well, I'm gonna eat goddamn junior today.
Yeah. You're gonna be down to your last grain of rice, your last bean. Then yeah. Then you gonna take little junior into consideration.
And the Lord said you're gonna eat your own flesh after,
Right. You're gonna eat your own flesh, goddamn.
Well, I think that, I don't know. I think they're talking about your child.
I got a precept if I may.
But it's possible. Hey, there's gonna be. I was gonna say this before you said that. Hey, the Lord coming to make a statement, man.
Right.
You can't make a statement in a day.
Right.
You gonna goddamn drag. So when you trying to make a statement, you gonna drag that shit out.
Yeah.
Like when a motherfucker catch a motherfucker who they been looking for and they torture them and shit. They ain't gonna torture them for a split second. Nah, they gonna goddamn keep their ass alive as long as possible.
That's just like that scripture say, I'm gonna butcher it. It's basically saying that you gonna understand that I'm the Lord, And you dragging that statement, hey, you gonna understand that the Lord is doing this, man. But I got one if nobody else ain't got one. Oh, you got one?
Oh, it's real quick. Matthew 24 and 36. But of the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Right. That's that thief in the night. He gonna come as a thief in the night. Coming to goddamn, wreak havoc, man. Pop up on you motherfuckers that's still in the world, that's still living in pleasure, man. Having sex, getting married, throwing parties.
Get back in that Matthew and jump to like 37 and bring that scripture out he quoted.
Okay, con. Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Should I continue? Yeah. Okay. Verse 38. For as in the days that they were before the flood, that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Right, man. Hey, the day y'all doing, the shit that y'all doing today, y'all gonna be doing that in the day of the Lord's return, man. When the Lord decide, that it's time for his son to come and wreak havoc, hey, y'all gonna be doing the same thing, man. Barbecuing, like I said, having sex, getting married. It ain't gonna be no thing, man.
Murph.
Right, man.
A whole bunch of murph.
Pleasing the flesh, man. That living in pleasure, man. Cause Jake, Jake can take some shit. Jake can go through some shit because, hey, we've been in the ghetto and the slums, shit, since we've been born, man. We know how to cope and survive in goddamn situations like that. Yeah. Right. It ain't gonna be none to us, man. And that shit. We in harsh environments like that. Hey, Jake's still gonna be fucking. Giving it to marriage. Hey, y'all gonna be doing the same thing, man. But when the Lord crack those clouds, hey, y'all gonna start. Your heart's gonna start failing you, man. You gonna start having heart attacks, man. Oh, is this really the Lord? You know, he really came back. Oh, I'm scared. What is that he on? Look at that big ass UFO. All types of shit, man.
Salaki, I got a precept for what you just said.
Huh.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 19. It says, "Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me." So that's the quote unquote excuse or reason for us being in this lower state. Like these damn beastly devils like to say, well, what, what's the reason for y'all being in y'all's condition? Y'all should pull yourselves up. We got the fucking cursing, man.
Right. And you're not fucking blessed, man. I'm getting tired of y'all motherfuckers. Good morning, how you doing? Oh, I'm blessed. You ain't fucking blessed, man. The scripture say you're gonna be cursed coming in, born, and leaving out, dying, man. You're gonna be fucking cursed. Now, if we would have obeyed the Lord, we would have been blessed. But those blessings turned into curses, man.
Here and then you holler about you blessed,
Right,
but goddamn a bill on the way.
right. You
That
got
bitch on the way. That bitch in the mail right now,
Right.
goddamn, gonna be there. Be ready. You ready to pay this motherfucker?
Hey,
You know?
you gonna be shaking. You gonna be scared as fuck. You don't know where them goddamn $112 gonna come from.
Yeah.
You goddamn worried, paranoid like a motherfucker, but you blessed. If you were blessed, that shit wouldn't be none to you, man.
If you was blessed,
That should be paid before it came, goddamn.
like the apostle say, if you were truly blessed, you wouldn't have no fucking bill. You think the
Right.
Rothschilds and Rockefeller paying a water bill,
Right,
a power bill for their house? No, man, that shit just running, man.
right.
I ain't paying that shit. Them folks ain't charging them folks no damn motherfuckers like that. They ain't paying bills and shit.
Yeah,
They
nah,
can say,
That-
well, send it to the send it to my trust.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking. Why you handing me a bill for?
Yeah, they ain't dealing like
I'm a
we
peasant.
dealing.
How they gonna pay it? They ain't got no ID.
Yeah.
They ain't paying the period. Shit, they ain't being charged. They own the shit.
They ain't got
Yeah,
no
when
social security card.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
When you own the power company and the water company, you own everything. But how the hell you gonna buy some shit from yourself, man?
Right.
Hey, in the kingdom, we ain't gonna pay bills,
Right.
man. We ain't gonna have a water bill that we gotta pay to goddamn the 12.
Yeah.
Sitting upon the throne, judge the 12 tribes of Israel. No, man. We gonna be free, man. We gonna be blessed truly, man.
Israelite come and cut your water off. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, so
You know,
the angel.
Yeah.
Angel what? Yeah, goddamn, you ain't pay your bill this month. Getting down there with the T-handle, twisting your shit. God damn, you gonna cut,
Jake,
cut
man.
the water off.
Jake has had that happen on multiple times, man.
Raphael.
He comes like you said. Only Jake know the T-handle.
Yeah, the
Right.
See, everybody else don't know
He
what
got
that
the
means.
keys jingling,
And, and
lock your shit.
He
God
sneak up.
damn.
You ever had him sneak up to your front lawn and cut your shit off?
Hey.
You go to use the sink.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Hey, when he come up, he kick that leg
Get the
up,
last
goddamn.
little bit, goddamn, drip out that motherfucker. Down even the
Hey,
goddamn.
Jay come up and goddamn kick that leg up.
Yeah.
And you be mad. You be wanting to put hands on him, man. He just doing his job.
Yeah.
This man, nigga, done cut my fucking water off, man. Then you gotta figure out, okay, what can I pay them to cut my shit back? Then it take 3 days for them to cut it
And
off.
then they gonna goddamn charge your ass an extra. Bitch, if I had the money to pay this motherfucker, what make you think I got the fee, man?
Yeah.
The fucking disconnect fee.
But y'all holler about y'all goddamn
Fucking
blessed.
hell.
Y'all goddamn got to get up every goddamn day to go to a job. You might be getting paid $50 an hour, $100 an hour. That still ain't being blessed. You might have the Lord's favor, but you ain't fucking blessed, man. You know?
You doing okay in another man's kingdom, but
Right.
you ain't blessed. Blessed is not having to work, man. Blessed is having fields and women, man. Blessed is having slaves.
Right. Blessed is having goddamn cattle, man. Chickens and shit like that,
The
man.
one
Blessed
thing
is
about
not-
it, Jake got tricked Jacob tricked Esau out of his blessing. Now Esau tricking 2/3 out of their blessing.
Trying.
Because with 2/3, you know.
He tricking them out of salvation.
Yes.
Right.
Because they gonna receive the blessing
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. The water. Yeah. Salaki.
Nah, you good.
But goddamn, Jake. I feel like
Yeah, basically, he tricking Jake out of salvation. He ain't tricking him out the blessing, because hey, Israel gonna receive the blessing no matter if you are the elect or not of the elect, you know, because you are that blessed seed.
All Israel shall.
All Israel shall inherit the kingdom.
Like you say, he tricking him out of his salvation because he deeming a chariots, talking about aliens and shit. Y'all should be scared of these things, man.
He gave you nigga culture.
Right.
He gave you this death culture. He giving you this food that's further destroying your pineal gland and shit. He doing all these things, doing all these enchantments, deceiving. You know what I'm saying?
And also he using your own blessing. Well, you can say it's the scriptures against you, making you think that the law is done away with. But what Jake don't understand is that the Lord puts nations into rulership. There's a people ruling right now. It's always somebody ruling. Jake think everybody equal, like this is an equal playing field. Right. Jake don't think that it's being ruled by the elites.
I gotta go get me a bit of education.
Right.
Jake, white man.
Jake don't think the white man can do wrong, man.
Yeah, I want to become a doctor. I want to be somebody in life. Yeah. Nigga, you somebody without doing that, man.
Yep. For a fucking God, man, but we die like men, man, because we under those curses, man.
Yep.
That's all important.
And Jake don't know he the son of the living power. Israel, meaning Yasharallah, the sons of the power. So that's you, Jake, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. And Jake don't know that. If Jake knew that, that's why Esau spent trillions of dollars to cover that up. You know?
But it still came out anyway.
And now look at our women looking like they on the fucking Wendy's logo.
Right.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitch.
Goddamn
those young women, man.
Right.
But and let's judge them according to what Esau thinks.
Them the whole problem about 17.
Fucking broke. They broke, credit score 400, and they proud, man.
Them some little kids. Them ain't even. I doubt if they even got down.
Got a job.
I doubt if they 21.
Just
they might be about 17, 16, 17, 18. But the pride oozing off of them already, man.
They got
not shame-faced, not modest.
Yep.
Proud as a motherfucker. Red hair.
Yeah.
Through, man. And you ain't gonna. No, they ain't gonna be able to do that in the times coming, man. Walk around with some little ass shorts on, titties out, cleavage showing. You know what I'm saying?
They done seen the signs, so they through.
And we not gonna be raped. We don't rape women now.
That's right.
And we not gonna rape women when our hell break loose, man.
They gonna cleave unto the men.
They gonna be seeking protection. We pray that the Lord be protecting us, man. We ain't gonna be running around. Come here, bitch. No, man.
I want you.
I want you.
Yeah, I want you.
I'm checking. I'm coming.
Using your spiritual powers to, to take hold, of a woman, man. We're not gonna be doing all that.
Nah, man. Women cleave the power, like Apostle Bar always say, man. The jiggle ain't gonna get us, man.
Right. Yeah. Jiggle ain't gonna get us.
Like Apostle Bar say, that jiggle. That jiggle, when that ass jiggle, or them titties get the bouncing, that ain't gonna get us in that day, man.
Hey, we gonna have a spiritual, we gonna have that spiritual discernment on the highest level. The Lord may have us, not eat for fucking 14 days and we feel completely fine. So we gonna be, Lord's will, we gonna be glowing in that day, man.
And then the Lord can put that spirit on us to. We don't know how it's gonna be. I'm just speaking as a word. The Lord can put the spirit on us to not eat, but the motherfuckers who are around us, He put the spirit on us to be able to provide food for those who make. So certain brothers who don't get put to death. If you sojourning, so to speak, and motherfuckers cleaving unto you, certain members of the elect. Because you gotta think, it's just 144,000 men who probably gonna receive the power, put it like that. You know, the whole nation ain't just, those who just believe, they ain't gonna be running around flying and fucking shit up. No, the Lord gonna leave that for his servants who actually was on the highways and hedges prophesying, man. It's gonna be levels. It's levels to what we're doing, man. A nigga, I ain't gonna say a nigga, but a regular Israelite who just may just help, may just been a help or whatever, and ain't no women gonna be having, ain't gonna be no super women, man.
No,
Cat women.
No.
Right. Wonder women.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. This bitch come through. No, man.
What name that movie is? Queen Woman, some shit like that. Woman King.
Nah, it's gonna be better.
And
you women
like,
gonna be humble, and y'all gonna be needing protection. That's all. Cause imagine the Lord again, one of these bitches goddamn, bitch come through like a storm.
Yeah.
No, man. With lightning and shit come down, hair white. Nah, no.
Hell nah. Now, goddamn, in that day, we wouldn't be goddamn in fear and trembling anyway. Goddamn,
they try to fight us.
About the jiggle, man.
I'm the more powerful Jake. Jake come down and it's fire and shit around him. She gonna try to come. Nah. I'm taking this Edomite out. You know what I'm saying?
Like Hancock.
Yeah, like Hancock.
Edomite bitch. Whoop his ass, goddamn.
Come down, my king. I got this.
Yeah. Nah,
Sit your
hell
ass
no.
down, so goddamn.
Sit your ass down.
I got a precept real quick. This Psalms chapter This Psalms chapter 110 and verse 1. The Lord saith unto my Lord, sit thou at thy right hand until I make thy enemy thy footstool. Verse 2. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion, rule thou in the midst of thine enemy. Yahushua. It say, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauty of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. And the Lord, our people, Jake gonna want to get down when that power comes on the earth, man. And women gonna be like Apostle Boy say. Even if a brother don't get spiritual power, the favor he gonna be receiving in the calm mind in a chaotic situation, women gonna want to cleave to that. Just that aspect alone, we ain't gonna need spiritual power for women to want to cleave to this. They gonna see, damn, how the fuck is he keeping a how is he keeping a cool head in this chaotic earth?
When I'm going crazy.
Yeah. Not when I'm going crazy, when all hell breaking loose. Motherfucker just got his shit blowed off and he come. Go watch Bushwick, man.
Wasn't that the night?
Yeah, that Bushwick go hard. Well, I like to look at shit like that. Bushwick one of my favorite movies. I seen that shit, I was like, oh, this shit hard. That shit start out goddamn jumping. That shit start out jumping
cleaning too.
And Ian fucked up like, damn, how the fuck he got there and get killed?
Especially the heathen.
This bitch supposed to die first.
Little Moabite woman, she gonna be literally cleaving to your leg.
Yeah,
don't go nowhere. You gonna be like, hey, shit.
It ain't gonna be nothing you can do. Well, shit. Cause we don't know who Israel and who not Israel, but Lord willing, the Lord will put it on our spirit in that day.
Yeah.
Shit, we'll be able to read spirits way better than we can now. We're like, bitch, you a heathen. Get your ass on. You can't get saved anyway.
Yeah.
You ain't finna give me no headache. You ain't getting on the chairs no way, man. Right. Only motherfuckers going on the chairs out of Babylon, period, is the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
No, and in that day, shit, we're gonna be fasting, so our pineal gland is gonna be even more unclogged, It's gonna be straight connection, like jumper cables, man.
Yeah, they talking about a rapture.
Yeah.
Man.
Get your ass wrapped up.
And when they show it, they show
them
40-year-old so-called white man getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift it up and shit, man.
Well,
All
no.
Hell
fruity
no.
looking and shit.
Hey,
no.
and I'm gonna just say this: to the spirit power y'all about y'all. If you so-called white people, if y'all in the chariots, I don't want to go. I don't
That
want to
real
fucking go,
shit.
man.
Hell yeah.
Let me get hit by the fucking
Hey,
missiles now.
if these Edomites are part of our kingdom, man,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck it. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Cause
like
these,
this.
right.
man, fuck these
That's
fucking
right.
crackers, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey, I want to go, but I'm gonna beat your ass in that chariot, goddamn. Why the fuck you up in here, goddamn?
But
Try to
now,
slow your ass up.
now only Edomite gonna keep it spiritual because if an Edomite is getting beamed up, we know it ain't an Edomite.
Right.
Yeah.
As simple as that. If any other nation getting beamed up, we know automatically off top, oh, that's an Israelite, you know? So just to keep it in perspective.
in
Because
perspective.
you know, you got our people scattered amongst our nations, man. The majority of the people on earth Israel is the majority and not the minority, man.
Right.
You know?
That's part of us being cursed. Is us being scattered. Ultimately,
Sands
the
of the
elected
sea.
Israel is supposed to be, you know, together, so to speak. But yet, we divided. You know, the Lord did that. You know, this is gonna be the biggest spiritual family reunion ever. The elect being in the chariots. You know, and in order for us to be in the chariots, we gotta be, you know, in them bodies. You know.
I got one for you, It's Matthew 24:29 through 31. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. That's going into the missiles.
Hell destruction.
Yep, and the powers is the elites, and they're gonna be shaken with fear when the Lord returns.
Hold on, what you
This is Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light.
Say after the tribulation. Yeah, those turbulent times we get ready to come into. Yep.
And the
Jacob
star-
trouble, all that.
And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. That's talking about the elites.
Yep.
Yeah, and the stars going into the charity. I mean, that nuclear destruction, man. And the powers of heaven is going into the rulers of this world. Because the angels ain't gonna be scared.
Hell no.
Like, you know, the Lord ain't gonna be scared. It's like the Lord gonna be, oh shit, I ain't know I can do this. No, man.
Yeah, the Christian doctrine say the star that the shooting falling star is the angels falling from heaven. Yeah.
Lucifer with a third of the angels.
Yeah, that's talking about the nukes. But it said, verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, and from one end of heaven to the other.
Yeah.
Like the brother was saying, you know, we scattered, the brothers was saying, you know, we scattered, the Lord scattered us through the curses.
And they're going into that chariot deliverance through
Yep.
The chariot's gonna come deliver the elect from out of every part of wherever they at in the earth, you know.
I got one to be in contact with. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 22. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pains. You know, hey, Esau gonna be scared as hell, man. You know. Hey, Esau already know that he ain't got no type of technology to defend his country, man. Not even from a nuclear missile, so how much the chariots of the Lord, man.
Yeah, because Jacob trouble is for all the nations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wherever Jacob scattered, whatever nation. Yeah, you got it.
This is 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 6. It says, no, I'm going to start at verse 5. And after this, matter of fact, I'm going to start at the top to verse 6. It says, verse 1, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, the man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out from his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But when I have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, I could not. And that's the point. Because the Lord coming back on the chariot to take out the militaries of the nations, and the chariot gonna be so big that you won't be able to see the beginning of it or the end of it. And that's terrifying.
Yep.
I got one. This Jude chapter 1 and verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints to execute judgment upon all and convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches with ungodly sinners have spoken against him. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts, and their mouth speak of great swelling words, having men's person in their admiration and admiration because of advantage. It say, but beloved, remember ye the word which were spoken before of the apostles of our Lord Yahweh Shah, how that they told you that there shall be mockers in the last times who shall walk after their own lust, after their own ungodly lust. That's pretty much the point. The point was the Lord, Enoch prophesied that the Lord was going to come back with 10,000s of his saints.
I got one.
At the end, it said everybody is basically going after their own lusts. You know, the days of Noah, everybody, doing whatever they want to do. That's the time we in, Everybody going after their own lust. But when Jacob's trouble come,
Just press, put it on.
when Jacob's trouble come, everybody gonna be trying to survive. All that college shit out the window. Career, what you gonna eat tomorrow, or some, the basic of the society.
Done. This is 2 Kings chapter 6, starting at 16. It say, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, pray thee open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. That going, with that precept that the brother brought out, that the Lord is coming with all his saints, man. It's many that's going to be defending Jerusalem, than them that defend the heathens, man. You know, but I got another one. This Nahum chapter 2 verse 4. It say the chariot shall rage in the streets. They shall jostle one against another in the broad ways. They shall seem like torches. They shall run like the lightning. And when you go into that word jostle, I think it goes into the being side by side. You know, they're gonna be side by side in the broad ways, man. Just like when you watch Independence Day, it was like 2-3 chariots on goddamn Esau military, man. You know, trying to shoot them down. But hey, in these days, the chariots ain't gonna miss, man.
What precept that was? Let's see what it means.
Nahum 2 and 4. Yeah, but hey, the chariots is gonna be on y'all military, y'all space station, space force. Hey, they're gonna be on y'all ass, man. Many chariots are on one aircraft, spacecraft. You know, tank, a human. He trying to find that word justice. But you
got precept.
yeah, you can bring it that way.
Anybody brought out Isaiah 66?
Nah,
This yup. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. And I'm gonna start at verse 5, I guess. Isaiah 66, verse 5, it says, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word, your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord Yahweh that rendereth recompense to his enemies. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered a man-child. Who have heard such a thing, who have seen such things, shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. Verse 9 says, shall I bring the birth and not cause to bring forth? Said the Lord Yahweh, shall I cause to bring forth and shut the womb, said the Lord? Rejoice ye with Jerusalem, and be glad with her. And all ye that love her, rejoice for her. So like a rejoice for joy with her. All ye that mourn for her, that ye may be sucked, and be satisfied with the beast, with the breast of her consolations, that ye may milk out, and be delighted with the abundance of her glory.
Make push.
Mm-hmm.
That's what just.
It says for.
They say they're gonna be side by side, so they're gonna be side by side.
Oh yeah, you talking about that Hosea? Oh yeah, that Nahum. I dropped down. I started too high up. I should have got straight to the point. Isaiah 66 and verse 15 said for.
Well, I was gonna add in verse 11,
Yeah.
where it say that it says Jerusalem may suck and be satisfied with the breasts and the consolations and the milk and the glory of the Lord. That's talking about the scriptures. When you get Proverbs 5 and 1, it say bow down to the wisdom and the understanding of the Lord. That's the the knowledge and wisdom.
And that war deal that my brother who sucked the breast of my mother, is going into this knowledge and this wisdom understanding.
Dropping down to verse 15, it says, for behold, The Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger and his fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword shall the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh. The slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many. So, yeah, that's going into that thermonuclear war, man. The nukes. You know, because Russia didn't cut all its ties with the nuclear treaties. They said they finna start testing. They said they finna start testing missiles now.
Yeah, because America, contrary to popular belief, is finna enter into the Third World War and it will be destroyed.
Yep.
For the abomination done in the midst thereof.
Yep.
But this it's Isaiah chapter 26, back to the point, in verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. For behold, the Lord cometh out. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. Yeah, so the Lord getting ready to punish the earth for the wickedness going all the way back to Cain and Abel, man. That's how bad it's gonna be, man. That's how you know it ain't just gonna be no quick. No, the Lord is finna fuck this place up.
Right.
It ain't gonna just be no split second and then the judgment is over. No, man.
No.
Jacob trouble. No, the Lord is finna punish spirits, the spirits that have been put back on earth.
Yep.
The Lord finna judge the heathen. Begin to judge the heathen. You know, this the beginning of they trouble, man. This the beginning of they punishment.
Yes. We like to say, you know, it's an infinite number of ways that the Lord can punish you for real. But hey, mainly it's gonna be through that the weapons of his indignation. Nuclear missile.
I got a precept that nobody else gonna have, man.
Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 9 and 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yeah, garments rolled in blood and stuff, man. Cause like my favorite movie is Braveheart. That's confused noise with them swords clanking each other, hitting them shields and shit. You know, Braveheart go hard, but you know,
300.
yeah, motherfucker get stabbed, motherfucker get sliced.
Oh!
Yeah, blood everywhere.
Dude.
Yeah.
Goddamn that loud crash on them horses and shit. And them shields, motherfucker, with them spears
The
and
horses
shit.
get stabbed too.
Blue.
And all you hear is ching, ching, ching.
Yep.
Goddamn, be going down.
Down.
That
Yeah.
movie,
War cry.
War cry.
that movie, Immortal.
Yeah.
They had them titans on there.
And then you got the people that hold the flag up.
He gonna get shot with a bow.
You
They
know,
gonna be
he
waving
gonna
the
wave
American
the
flag. Goddamn nuke go. Boom!
Yep. No surrender.
Boom,
No
boom.
retreat.
Hey, the Lord gonna hit that bitch with 50 nukes. Nigga back there. We just talking. You know ain't nobody gonna be waving over here. Yeah. We just talking though.
I got one for y'all. Real quick. This Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto the Most High, the Lord, belong the issues from death. Like the brother saying, every way anybody ever died, the Lord did.
Yep.
The Lord know how to preserve the just to the end to be saved, and He knows how to preserve the wicked to be, nuked.
Yeah, they punish them.
Yeah. To the wicked, for the day of their punishment and destruction.
But yeah, man, hey, the Lord is coming back with his chariots,
That's right.
his saints, to wreak havoc on these countries, man.
Yep.
And America being the main one, man.
Yep.
So you have another.
This Ezekiel 21 in verse 8. It says, again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened, a sword is also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Then it says, should we then make mirth? It says, it contendeth the rod of my son as every tree.
Yeah, we ain't in the time to be having Hebrew date night, man. You know? Hebrew goddamn smackdown matches and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I was thinking about musical chairs, you know. Jake with a smile on his face. You know, he got on a pink blazer. He having the time of his life and shit, you know. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we ain't in the time for that shit, man. You know, we get amongst each other in solemn assemblies and have a good time, so to speak. But we shouldn't be in no festive ass spirit, man.
106 part, rap battle.
Yeah, rap battle, goddamn. Jake Horn wrestling contest and shit. They goddamn had a slap. They gonna start doing the slapping contest. You know how they slapping the shit out of shit.
Yeah.
Jake bobbing for apples and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
The brute boxing match, goddamn.
Yeah.
What Floyd Mayweather of the truth, goddamn. You know, the fuck?
potato sack races and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Tripping, man.
We ain't doing all that, but instead we are here telling you that the Lord said a sword is sharpened, man.
I got the definition for warfare.
It's some more.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't through with it. You gotta run that down.
Run that.
It say verse 11.
You trying to make a point, bro?
Oh, I just have the definition for warfare. That's it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a definition for warfare. It says an activity undertaken by a political unit such as a nation to weaken or destroy another. Right? They got some synonyms.
That's what America's good for. Taking the country and weakening that motherfucker. Because they put in their puppet leaders after they perform their coup d'etat. You know what I'm saying? Shit, overthrow that motherfucker, the previous dictator. Put somebody in that they want. So they can be fishing the goddamn resources out the back door.
Yep.
And they, when you look into the elites and the presidents and stuff, I mean, they got quotes saying stuff like, yeah, we gonna make them think that we helping them and we healing them, but we doing the opposite. We giving them drugs and, you know, bringing them down, that degrading them.
Oh, I just had a couple synonyms. Disunity, inharmony, infighting, variance, schism, strife.
Yep.
Discordance, discord. All hell breaking loose, you know, like the brothers were speaking about, you know, this side versus this side, you know, war through the spirit that's fucking horrible, man.
Yep. And when you got like the American government, got the goddamn the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, this bitch been split since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Now all the prophecies coming to pass. Now that all the prophecies coming to pass, now Esau is getting more and more against his own people. You got the Russians against goddamn Edomites over here. You got damn near the Russians against goddamn the whole EU. You know what I'm saying?
Poland,
all these devils at each other. Yeah.
Germany, Luxembourg.
Yep.
You know, Austria.
Yep.
Belarus.
Edomites again, even within the NATO and the EU, they ain't got them eye to eye.
Hell no.
Them motherfuckers beefing amongst each other.
They beefing amongst themselves too.
Yeah. These motherfuckers, them goddamn other nations don't like America, man. These Americans and shit. Turkey for damn sure. Turkey on Russia's side, man. He's part of the NATO.
Eastern Europe.
And Turkey got the biggest military behind America in the NATO.
Yep.
You know? So how that's gonna go, man?
Kokomo was gonna stand with Gog or Magog anyway.
Which if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're one of the 18 nations. I believe they're Gomer. Turkey,
Yep.
which a lot of them are actually Edomites, but you know.
Yep. They
Well,
just
so
in
they
that land, they in
heathens.
that land
Nah,
mass right now.
Togarmah and Gomer go back to Japheth.
You're right.
Okay,
They,
calm.
you know what I'm saying? They just in that land mass.
The land mass is Togarmah and Gomer.
Yeah.
Before that ain't that's talking about Turkey, but when you go back to the table of nations, Togarmah and Gomer was the sons of Japheth.
Okay, calm.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
And that's just the land mass that they in. Like, you know, Esau pushed Japheth out of here. You know, because that's what Japheth was. When you go back to Rome, when you go back to the Greeks, if I ain't mistaken,
The elder
the
apostle was
true
speaking about that.
Greeks and the true Romans. When you go back to that, you know,
Uh,
Remus and Romulus, those were
Polynesians,
yeah, those were
Samoans.
yes, those were
what do they
Japhites.
call it? To island. I forgot. Tobago?
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago.
No, not Slovakia.
Which-
Starts with a T though. I forget the name.
Which is
Tongans.
yeah, a lot
Big,
of these,
you know.
Hawaiian
Yeah,
type
Hawaiian.
motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers Japhites and the what they call Aborigines of Australia, them Japhites too.
Papua New
Yep.
Guineans and all that.
Which you got Jake
Islanders.
scattered amongst our people, so you know
Yep.
you can't never rule Jake being there
Ain't.
amongst these nations.
Ain't.
What's that one island by Hawaii? Fuck.
Colombia.
It's a man. It's a big.
Did I say Papua New Guinea? Guam? No, Guam ain't near there. Never mind.
It's down there by China. I forgot the name.
Like China.
It's a brother on the brother's page 808. Be on Hawaii brothers the Hawaii page 808. Damn, what the motherfuckers called?
Island.
Look that up.
No, it ain't nowhere near Hawaii, but it's by Hawaii. It ain't in Hawaii. It's more by China.
It's back in Ezekiel 21, verse 11. And it says, and he hath given it, this talking about the sword, he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled.
The Philippines.
Oh yeah, the Philippines.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah, that's what they call down.
You got a lot of Jake amongst them, but you got Japhites, you know, a mixture of Moabites and Ammonites probably.
Yep.
But going back, Gomer and Togarmah, you know, that's when you look up at the ancient map, you got Gomer and Togarmah, that's Turkey, you know, which they a lot of them Edomites, man, you know.
Yep.
Then you got the Arabs and shit mixed in with that too, you know what I'm saying?
Look
But
like
when
the Russians in that land mass of Gog and Magog.
yeah.
That makes
And when
sense.
you go on Gog and Magog, they go into the Japhet.
Yep.
Those sons of Japhet, Gog, Magog.
In order to get to Europe, you got to go through Turkey. That's like the portal into Europe. You got to go, you know. They got that small, what is it? It's basically like a bridge that leads to Europe. You know, they was pushing that Christianity.
It's the London Bridge, ain't it?
London Bridge.
Nah, he just saying it's just the land mass.
land
Like,
mass.
to get to Europe, you got to go through Turkey. Because above Turkey, you got the Caucasus Mountains and shit, if I ain't mistaken.
You got Greece. That's why they hate each other. They right next to each other.
Yep.
Then if you go to if you say you got Turkey, that's China and shit. You going more east, and then you got Greece and all that shit. You going more to Europe. You going to Asia this way and Europe this way, Rome and all that shit. In Turkey. If you look at a map, you'll see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you saying, it's a bridge.
You
got Turkey right there, and Greece, Rome, Italy, and shit like that. Then you got Asia, shit going on.
I can imagine, through the spirit, when you was going, when they was traveling, Paul was traveling and whatnot, and he was teaching, as you go into each city, you got these, places of the city where everybody has to go through, kind of like here, how in order to leave here, you must go down Government Street. You can't just fucking go here, go there.
Right.
So a lot of ancient cities was like that. Everybody was forced. And see, back in the day, if this was ancient times, you would have horses and shit, and people on the street selling their goods instead of, these big ass stores and shit.
Yep.
It's basically the same thing. We just basically in a revitalized Rome, apartments and prostitutes and all types of shit.
And fucking skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers.
Yep.
See, we don't got no shit like that where I live at yet. This is in Rome. This is like a big ass. This is like a big ass version of Rome.
Yep.
It's coming, man.
Yeah.
And by God,
Fuck this damn place.
It's back in Ezekiel 21 and verse 11. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. His sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Esau that fucking slayer, man.
Yep.
He say then he gonna slay his brother Jacob, man.
Yep.
Hey, that's why when Jacob trouble come, man, the Lord is gonna let this nigga loose.
Yep.
Hey, Esau finna show everybody who everybody who talk shit against us. Yeah, you talking your shit, but this nigga finna show you, yeah, I ain't shit.
Yep.
They told you goddamn I was the devil, but y'all dumb ass didn't believe it. Now, boy, I'm finna show you
Yep.
how heinous and demonic and wicked I am, man. How much I hate you, motherfucker. Esau finna show our people that, man.
Finna show that shit.
And not just the top devils, man. The Lord finna put the spirit on all these Edomites to show they true color. These motherfuckers finna get, the demons gonna infest their ass, man, and they gonna come out, man.
You got to look at all the federal agencies these fucking devils over, man.
Like Edomite did a TikTok video showing all his guns and shit, talking about show me something besides a Draco and a Glock with attachments on it, you fucking hoodlums. Shit, Esau goddamn ready. Esau tired of Jake. Esau been tired of Jake.
Yeah, because Esau looking at the Jake's the one voted Biden in.
Yeah.
You know how they had motherfucker commercials and TikTok videos, little boy crying and shit because Biden been made president. Like, black people on that bed like, oh, we got hope now. Man, what the fuck kind of hope you got? Right.
He can't even fucking walk up some stairs, let alone.
First thing Biden did when he came in, that motherfucker was made into where motherfucking boy 8 years old can goddamn have a sex change, man.
Yep.
What hope is that? That all hope is lost once you do some dumb shit like that, man.
Yep.
That's why we don't let you niggas participate in nothing. Look at the choices you make.
Yep. And that's the spirit, because I looked up the definition for the barbarian, and Esau likes to call us the barbarian when in reality he's the barbarian, right? It says people who were regarded as barbarians by the ancient Romans, which when you go up here it says lacking refinement, learning, or literary culture. It says or relating to a land, culture, or people alien and usually believed to be inferior to another land, culture, or people, right? And then, when ancient Rome fell, it got overtaken by barbarians, people from the north. That's the same thing that's gonna happen now. You're gonna have all types of motherfuckers up there. Not just Russians. You're gonna have all types of fucking people we don't even know about. Them little lands up there. like not Kazakhstan, but you got all types of shit up there. Mongolia. We thinking of Mongolians as in, little Chinese people and shit. No, man, you got them Huns and all that. Them same spirits is back. They ready to rock too. The so-called Chinese. They ready to come down here. They ready to, make shit happen, man. Start killing shit. It's gonna be troops up in here. Some gonna be speaking Dutch. Some gonna be speaking French. Some gonna be speaking German. It's gonna be hundreds of fucking dialects